Transitioning into the world of data is entirely possible even if your current job is totally unrelated. Today, I'll give you the steps and tips to become a data professional no matter the field you're coming from. Stage 1. Researching and roadmap. The first step is research. And since you're watching this video, you're already a step closer to making it. I would start by looking at the different data roles in tech: data scientist, data analyst, data engineer, database, administrator, learning engineer, BI analyst, architect. Making a career change is a big deal, so at this stage, it's really important to understand what are the day-to-day responsibilities of these roles, whether they can be entry-level, and what technical skills they require. Not sure where to start? Check out our video, 7 Things You Should Learn to Become a Data Analyst. If you already know the job you want to do, great. Now let's take a look at the technical skills that you're going to need. A lot of data jobs need you to know how to program, have social and storytelling skills, be good at predicting with the help of math and statistics, and know about machine learning. Wow, that's a lot. But a data engineer won't have to stress much about being a good storyteller or predicting insights. Instead, a data analyst will have to focus a lot on that, since they basically work as a bridge between data and stakeholders. None of these two have to be good at machine learning or creating predictive models, which is what data scientists would do. See? Shared skills, different levels of expertise. Okay, so now that you have a list of the things you must be good at, think about what skills and abilities you already have that can help you in your data career. Let's say your ultimate goal is to become a data scientist. A data scientist must know a lot of things. But where do I begin? Well, let's start with the basic skills that can help you form a strong foundation. First, you need to know how to manage and visualize data and be familiar with some of the most commonly used programming languages. So, a good way to master these skills is to become a data analyst. And that's where your roadmap to becoming a data scientist begins. Once you've mastered your fundamentals, you can start to upskill on things like machine learning and more complex analytical tools. So, when we break down everything into simple steps, it's no longer a daunting task and we can tackle our next challenge, learning the skills. Let me tell you the good news about learning technical skills. You have a lot of options here. How do you choose? This really depends on you and your circumstances. Think about how much time you have to dedicate to studying. If you already have a job, how are you going to fit your studying time with all your other commitments? What financial investment studying will require from you? And finally, what's your learning style? In other words, what is the best way for you to learn new skills? One thing is clear though, whichever learning path you choose, your studies should include a practical work where you can apply your newly learned technical skills in real-life projects. This is an important point and we will circle back to that later. Let's think for a second. If you already have a full-time job and other commitments, perhaps a traditional educational system with a university degree isn't right for you, right? That leaves you with a couple of options. Do you have the discipline of a Superman to go through a self-teaching experience? Most of us don't. What you're looking for is a learning experience that you can fit around your schedule, personalized to you, and progress at a pace that you are comfortable with. Does that sound more like you? If your answer is a big yes, an online college personalized to fit around other commitments might be exactly what you're looking for. Apply skills in real-life projects. Okay, so you've crunched some theory on these technical skills, but you don't feel quite ready yet. Why do you think that is? You need to get your hands dirty. Not literally. You need to start playing around with data and practice with real-life projects. This is how you'll gain those valuable practical skills, and the best approach is take on a practice project every time you learn a new skill. That's what we call a sprint here at Turing College. But what is a real-life project and where do I find them? I'm glad you asked. Real-life projects are large data sets where you can start practicing your skills. You can look for project examples on places like YouTube, Kaggle, and GitHub, and find real-life data sets on these websites. There are plenty of videos out here with ideas for first-time projects and step-by-step guidance. Try to dismantle every part of the project. Ask yourself the whys and the hows, and recreate those projects so you understand them as if they were yours. Let's say you want to practice data visualization skills. you will need a large enough data set where you can practice. Once you are confident with applying your new skills in practice, you move on to the next chapter. Doing all of this on your own is entirely possible, but it can be a big challenge. Why? Because you need to have a mentor to help guide you on the right path. That's a really important thing here at Turing College, and you'll get one-on-one support with every sprint. Theory is great, but practical skills are what will help you stand out from the crowd and land you the job in data. Oh, and by the way, if you're finding all this helpful, don't forget to give us a like. Stage 4, networking. Networking is a great way to connect with others in the data community. If you're stuck on a project and don't know where to start, online communities like Reddit, Stack Exchange, GitHub, Kaggle, or Medium are usually more than happy to help. If you're looking for advice on what steps to take or how to land your first job in tech, these platforms can offer a lot of valuable advice. You can easily connect with other people who have gone through a similar journey, but not all networking happens online. Find local events and workshops that talk about data and meet people face to face. You can discover new opportunities or come across some potential employers. That's where joining an online college can really help. You can get access to a wide community of like-minded people who are always there to help. Stage 5, finding a job. By now, you should have some technical knowledge, project work experience, a portfolio of work, community support, and motivation. All you have left is to gain experience by starting your career in data. Can you find an internship or someone who can be your mentor? So if your ultimate goal is to be a data scientist, you may want to start by finding a more junior role. Find an internship or someone who can mentor you. This can give invaluable experience, and with the right mentor, you can be on a fast track to be a data genius. After all, theory can only get you so far, am I right? If only there was a way to be connected with the right mentors so that they could guide me through the data career. And that's it. I really hope this video gives you a better idea about the transition into the world of data. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but you have plenty of options to help you make a successful career change. One thing is clear though, tech is the most sought after sector for people who are changing careers. And the demand for jobs in data and tech is only expected to grow. So you don't have to worry about job opportunities, because it seems that data specialists are what the world needs right now. If you're deep into this process and maybe feel a little scared about the interview, you can watch this video where we share tips and ways to get the job, and even how to double your existing salary. How much of this journey do you feel you've covered already, or are you just starting off? Let us know in the comments below.